We take it for granted that the water in our RVs is safe. Well, according to a recently retired CEO from a large RV manufacturer that I interviewed for our Interview of the Week segment, that may not be the case.
I'm going to talk a little bit about water.
I met John Sztykiel, a retired CEO from the RV industry, as he was speaking to a group of RV owners about his passion for clean water. He was talking, of course, about helping bring clean water to the developed world, but he was also showing off a device he said is perfect for RVers that brings clean water to an RV. The water found in some campgrounds around the country can only be described, he says, as toxic. I had to sit him down and have an interview about this.
Well, actually, what's interesting is I'll talk first about the RV, then the campground. But when you think about it, water in an RV holding tank is the perfect setup to create bacteria. It's dark, it gets warm, and there's a period of time where there's no flow or activity at all. So what's interesting is after 2 or 3 days in an RV, people are definitely going to notice a difference in the smell. And then they start to wonder what's going on within the tank. There's serious concerns about the quality and the health of water in an RV tank today, which is where no dirty water comes about. Within the campground, again, the same things are coming to light, no different than city water, home, etc. If you think the water is safe in a campground today, you're playing Russian roulette. And so what's interesting is whether it be in a holding tank or within a campground, when people are traveling, whether it be in an RV, camping, or whatever, there are serious concerns about the quality and the safety of the water.
And when we talk about the quality and the safety of the water, are we talking about just water doesn't taste right or doesn't smell right, or are people getting sick from this? Is there any qualitative studies on that?
There are now cases being written where people are getting, for lack of a better term, where you're getting E. coli, Legionella, etc. from water either within the RV or within the campgrounds, which ends up results you're not feeling well, you could have diarrhea, you could throw up, you get a slight case of what you think might be food poisoning, but it's actually coming from the water. So what you're seeing again is more people camp or RV, and the data shows more people are going out and about, there's more and more concerns going on about the quality of the water.
The solution that you have with no dirty water, this little gizmo right in front of you here, this is pretty interesting stuff. How clean does that make the water? How easy is that to install? How easy is that to maintain? And since this technology has been around a while, right? Why haven't we seen this in RVs before?
Well, only now are you seeing the technology where it's low voltage, lightweight, high capacity. So this product here will process 2,880 gallons a day. That's never been available before. It only weighs 7.2 pounds. It only draws 1 amp of electricity. So the redefining or revolutionary part of this is the activated oxygen or ozone is now in a very, very small package specifically set up for an RV or outdoor adventure kind of camping. So that's what's new and different. Easy to install. You can install it in one of two areas, either going from your line into the tank so it ozonates or activates and purifies everything within your RV holding tank.
You hook it up probably somewhere around the water pump, because that's where the city water comes in, and then it goes to the fresh.
Yep.
And is this on constantly?
It works when the water pump works.
And explain how that ozonates into the freshwater tank.
Well, we use the term we're purifying the fresh water, but what this does is when the water pump works, it actually shoots short, small bursts of activated oxygen, which is another term for ozone. And that ozone literally, as it goes from an O3 molecule to O2, that's what kills the bacteria. It also creates a great taste, and it eliminates any odor whatsoever.
Now, the larger question, could this go on a home system?
Right now, we're very focused on RVs, camping, outdoor adventure, but absolutely, this system is set up for an RV, which is why you see a 5 gallon per minute filter. But the black box could work on a home? Absolutely.
You know, the larger social issues, which I know you guys are very much aware of, is something we should just touch on for a moment. Your real passion is in bringing safe, pure water to the developing world.
Well, exactly, but what's interesting is what NDW does, it was created to solve the world's water issues. And 2 billion people a day interact with dirty water. Just over 9,000 people will die each day from water-related diseases. So when we were working with our partners, we wanted a lightweight system, less than 10 pounds, one that drew 1 amp or less, and third, could do at least 2,000 gallons per day, because it is set up perfectly to be solar-powered, if necessary, and work in a developing world. So now, the question is getting the wells drilled, but now we've got a lightweight, low-cost, high-capacity, portable system that could be solar powered if necessary for developing nations to give people clean, pure, safe water every day.
And meanwhile, it's perfect for RVs because you've got this system that's relatively contained that this can easily be interchanged with.
Absolutely. You know, and that was the beauty. When I retired from Spartan Motors, I wanted a system which could solve the world's water issues. And to do that, I knew I would do something which would work very well within an RV or camping, because it's got to be lightweight to solve the world's water issues. It's got to be lightweight to be in an RV. It's got to be small to be in an RV. It's got to be small to solve the world's water issues. And it's got to be low voltage or less than 1 amp, because the sun is the only thing you can rely on in a developing nation. And in an RV, you want to be very, very concerned how you're using your electricity.
That 1 amp draw, particularly for those who are doing more and more boondocking, living off the grid, just off of your solar-powered batteries in your RV. This thing can go for days. That's not going to draw anything down.
No, that you are absolutely right.
And that's the actual technology breakthrough, right? That low power that
low power, lightweight, low cost. And what's interesting is the black box, the key item within the black box, the activated oxygen item, the ozone generators call it, has a shelf life of 130 years. So like the filter would have to be replaced probably once every 6 months. Your ozone, the most important part of it, the activated oxygen piece, life of once every 130 years.
And this is, of course, the filter part right here.
Yep.
It looks like this just unscrews. You just put a new filter in.
Right.
Even I can do this.
Yeah, it's simple. We want to make it very simple and easy to use, very simple and easy to install. Like some people in an existing RV, they will put it right underneath their sink, going right up to their fresh water tap. So every time they turn their faucet on, you're going to get activated oxygen. You'll purify the water. It'll give it great taste, and it will also eliminate any odor.
The fact that it also purifies the water in the freshwater holding tanks is particularly of interest to me because, as I said, I think a lot of people fill that up and they keep that water in there for a couple, 3 weeks.
Yeah, and then when you get into the summertime and it's like 80, 90 degrees, and in the tank it's probably 10 to 15 degrees higher, that is a perfect petri dish for bacteria.
Yeah. This is pretty good. This is available now,
yes,
and we're going to see more and more RV manufacturers offering this as an option. We'll put some links on the show notes for the podcast and here on our YouTube video as well to No Dirty Water, your great website. They can learn about the social footprint that this little gadget's going to have. So this is how you're spending your retirement from Spartan Motors, eh?
Yeah, you know, it really is. I love it because one, you know, I know we're creating value, but second, I know we're creating a better world and we're making people smile. And it is so neat, like when we do live tests, and like we'll be at a show next week, but when you see people smile from a great glass of water, it is an unbelievable feeling. And
the water really does taste better.
It does taste better.
Well, I want one on my RV, so we'll
look forward to it, Mike.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Now, if you'd like more information about this water filtration system that John's talking about, check the description below. I've put in a link there for you. Meantime, please do us a favor and subscribe to our RV Lifestyle Channel videos right here on YouTube. I'm Mike Wendland. Thanks for watching.